is a brother, very good friend, and somebody who is doing very, very well so far as his industry is concerned. And it's also very much important that we let you know that you can join the conversation by sending us a message on 0548 503799. 0548 503799. On text message, WhatsApp message, we will do our best to read it for you. So kindly join this conversation and let's get talking. Now, if you are watching on Facebook, don't forget to like, click the share button, or drop your comment beneath the comment section so that you can give us a chance to have this conversation with you. And if you are wondering, the biggest Students Awards Festival, Ghana Tertiary Awards, is on again this year, and so it is time for you to nominate, or you can even nominate yourself if you want to nominate a friend for that outstanding achievement they are reaching out in their various schools. You can nominate the student by visiting www.ghanatertiaryawards.com, or you can contact your campus ambassador. All you need to do is to call 0548503799. Nomination opens today, and I was so excited. We just opened nomination somewhere around 9 a.m. and the speed at which we are receiving a nomination, this is amazing. I know it's as a result of the hard work of the campus ambassadors and the staff and management of Crossmark Marketing. You guys are doing so well. It's not easy to put an initiative which seeks to put on the map of Africa and Ghana how outstanding and amazing some students are. So revealing to see some students who are, even though they are not done with school, but they are manufacturing a lot of things. I just saw a young student, 19-year-old, in my inbox trying to nominate himself for manufacturing a fufu pounding machine, a very mechanized one. And I was like, wow. So this is that for you to note. Harrison Bwedu Bano is here with me. He's the CEO of i360. Senior, welcome. Such a pleasure to have you. Yes. You were recently listed as part of the top 50 CEOs in Ghana. And how does that make you feel, your work being appreciated and recognized?
I think it feels good. It means that somebody somewhere is recognizing the good works that you're doing to society. I feel so proud about that. Honestly, it's a team effort between myself and my team. And I want to take the opportunity to congratulate us all, including my team and myself, for where God has brought us to. We feel so proud about that.
Wow. It looks as if i360 is on a speed mission. With solid achievement, solid delivery. You guys know what you're about and stuff. What has been the motivation factor?
I think before we commenced, we had noticed in society that events currently in Ghana are lacking something that generally was causing them. History will tell you that there were some instances at events where without security things were getting out of hand. And so we sat down, we felt that we had the solutions to some of these things. And so we came about that we need to set up a security, a licensed one for that matter, and then get on board and get these solutions to the clients out there to make them understand that, look, we are here for you. We are here to protect you and your attendees at events and make them feel secured. So we were motivated right from scratch to get in there and make things work in terms of providing security for events in Ghana and then other security items that we provide there.
Very well. So you guys provide security items too as well?
Yeah. We don't only supply the men. We go beyond that. We have rapports with emergency systems like the ambulance service and then the doctors, such that we are able to provide emergency teams for events. So we also have emergency response units like the fire service, where we are able to incorporate that in our plans for events. We are also able to liaise with the national security agencies, to provide security. Sometimes it is not every detail that you are able to do with only our officers, because our regulatory body actually bars us from going to an extent in terms of the gadgets and stuff. So there are some security details that you need either the police or the military to come in and aid you. And that is where we think we have strength. We have that liaison with them.
How many men do you guys have so far?
Permanently, I'm looking at 90 event security officers.
Wow.
But if we are to do an event that has a space, we're able to plan for more if there need be.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, guys, if you have just joined, I'm having an exclusive interview with the CEO of i360, and they are their security company, and they're doing so well. I'm wondering how many, if there are 20 events in Ghana, they are actually in charge of about 17 of the security. And that really shows how hardworking they are. We are going to be looking at how important is it to have a need of a security during events. And I'm looking at that because it looks like the event space or the events industry is hugely patronized by young people, and so most of the young people are thinking about events, going into the events industry and all of that. How important is it to get all of these things there? And it's important that we have to. He said, and this is on socialtables.com. It says that event security entails far more than just dotting the venue with security personnel. It's not just about getting security personnel. It says that the process is quite complex and requires extensive coordination and communication. With the right security practices and security agency, you would ensure the safety of your guests and staff. Plus, you would prevent damage to the venue and related property and all of that. You can avoid injury of guests and all of that. I want to ask you this: is it so important to need security at every event, Gao?
Very, very important. As a matter of fact, it's supposed to be the first point of call in planning an event. You mostly find planners getting to security at the very end of their planning stage, but it's very important such that it has to be the first point of call. For example, if you are looking to do an event in a space, you will need security to come in to advise you on that space that you are picking as to whether it is security conducive enough, or you need some
So the venue itself needs a security expert to check for you.
Yes, you need to assess that.
Wow.
So it's very important, just that the population haven't come to understand that it should be at least the first point, because you are choosing your venue as the first center. And in choosing that, you need an expert advice on whether that space is conducive enough for the type of event that you are planning. So security is very important.
Wow. The next question I want to ask is that do you think the security agencies providing security at our event are well trained enough? Because I know you are. I mean, i360. We've worked with i360. We know how you guys operate and all of that. Is it the case that you feel the training is very minimal as compared to the training you guys personally have?
I can't speak for the others. What I can speak is my strength. I mean, what I can speak on is our strength. Yes. And so to that extent, I think the client has options available in choosing a security company to work with. Yes. But as to whether they have the up-to-date training to execute the type of event that's being carried out, I think it will be at the client's, how do I put it? The client will have to choose. Yes, it's your choice. Yes, but obviously, like you mentioned, that you've tested us and you know our strength. We have that up-to-date, expertise to carry out every event security that we have.
Wow. So if you have just joined us, we are looking at the merits of having security at your event grounds, and we are looking at this important topic because many young people are moving into event management, event organization and stuff. So we have to let them understand how important is it to have a professional event organization taking care of that. I'm joined by the CEO of i360. Is a security agency or security company?
Security company limited.
Security company.
Yes, it's a limited liability
company. Very well. I'm going for a quick break. When I come back, I want to ask him what was their worst ever experience they saw at the event ground that almost got him to say, I'm not doing this again. We'll be back just after this break. Stay tuned.
Equal to it. He's been dispossessed by Benatti though, and how about that from Neymar? Brilliant. Quite incredible from the Brazilian.
Cheesy Pizza will always be by your side, celebrating with you in moments of joy and happiness. Enjoy your everyday life with a slice of Cheesy Pizza. Cheesy Pizza, your way.
information.
Madam,
Me, I have still not got the money for that list of expensive building materials you sent to me. The price of the iron rods have been increased too much, had I?
madam, relax. Look, that's not why I did call you. I just visited IPCP, where the engineers told me everything about Trasacco fast floor.
Trawanko, please, those people are expensive. Are they not the people building those big houses in town? I beg those cash and guys.
Madam, in fact, I used to think the same until I visited their office today, and they gave me an estimate of how much it will cost. Yomo, the estimate is free. Oh. It's cheaper than the one I even sent you.
Wow.
Building contractors, foremen, masons. Visit IPCP, the Trasacco Fast Floor. Engineers will assist you build an affordable, faster, and stronger building.
Oh, madam, it is done.
Wow.
Trasacco Fast Floor. Stronger, faster, and affordable.
This is a Trasacco construction product.
Welcome back from the break, and I'm sure you guys are already logged on to Youth Empowerment Television Show, your most authoritative youth analysis program you can find on the African continent. So, so I want to find out from you, what has been your worst experience so far in this journey of event security and security in general?
What I would say in terms of experience, what has been our worst case has been an event that wasn't properly planned in terms of communication and design and security for that particular event. And so most of the times I'm key about getting the information and details beforehand to be able to execute it. But there was this event that we had to execute. It was close to 12 hours. We hadn't seen or understood and accepted the security design that we were adopting, even though my office has kept, pushing for the client to, confirm what we are doing. And so we got to a point I was like, guys, I think this one, maybe we have to skip it. But so we have that relationship with the client, and so we couldn't bow out. So we had to improvise and come to understand that even though this is difficult for us, look, we can make it be a positive for us. And so even though we got it in the last minute, we were able to still execute it. But it generally puts us off. For a client who doesn't want to give you that information for you to execute or detail a plan for the event, it is mostly a headache. It is mostly a put off.
Wow.
So in that,
do you guys just do only events management? You don't provide security for companies, for houses?
we do. You see, people know us for the events. And to be honest with you, that was our strategy, to come out and then be known for one particular arm of our services. But apart from the events, we do manned guarding for offices, homes, warehouses, what you can think of in terms of providing manned guards for locations. We also do bodyguarding. We also do consultancy services. And so for the emergency services that I mentioned, the fire service, the military, the police, the SWAT service, all come under that. So you have a client who says, I need military at my event, or I need the police at my event. We consult on their behalf, and then we are able to get in these services to come in to complement our detail. Yes. So it's not only events that we do, even though people know us for events.
And I like the fact that you said that one of the first things event organizers must start looking at is putting security into consideration so far as the locations or venue they choose is concerned. What other things are event organizers supposed to take note of when planning events around security and all of that?
Yeah, you have to understand that the safety of your guests are as important as yourself. And so you wouldn't want to do something that would derail that factor. So you have to consider it in detail that, look, apart from getting the security to advise you on even the center you are picking, get to understand that security in itself, in a whole, around all your events is very key. You need to understand that. You need to accept that. And generally, even overall, security will advise you better in terms of even the type of planner the type of vendors that you're going to engage, the kind of gadgets that they are bringing on. All these things might come at the beginning for you to understand and accept that you are doing a very good event for people to come, enjoy, and be assured that they are safe.
Wow. Okay. The next question I would like to ask you is, have you come by any event where you realized that people were armed? Have you searched anybody during an event? You saw a gun, you saw a knife. Has that really happened?
Yes, on so many occasions.
Really?
Yeah, it does. And most of the times you have to be extra vigilant. So yes, we see a lot of them.
Hey.
Yes.
So what's the process like? Let's say you are at an event, maybe like Ghana Tertiary Awards, where you are assured of about 3,000 to 4,000 crowd gathered, making sure there's security, and then you find a gun. Do you blow it out for alarm, or how do you manage that?
No, you don't blow it out. You don't blow it out like that. You mostly, for your vigilance, you are able to identify the person. Sometimes also you go through the scanning system where at the front area where the people
say those machines doesn't work. You guys just use it for formality sake. You just enter.
It depends on the type that you are using.
Okay.
Some are, excuse my language, bogus, but the authentic ones are able to identify it quickly. So once it goes through your body and you know that there's something in there, bring it out and let's see what is in there. If the person possibly is a private person and doesn't want to come out with what is in there, you put the person aside professionally and then try to engage the person that, look, we are being vigilant and we think you have something like this. Can you kindly drop it off in your car before you come in?
That's all.
Yes, you have to go about it.
That's very professional.
Yeah, you don't blow it out. You don't blow it out.
Are you guys not putting your lives also at risk? You know, Ghana and a lot of people, a lot of nations are drawing our attention to we becoming a terrorist-prone, more or less like we should be on a high alert. If you see something, say something. There's a campaign that is going on by the national security and all of that. With your experience and all of that, you guys, and when most of these things happen at events, most of these terrorist groups take advantage of large crowd events and they sneak and then boom. It doesn't happen in Ghana. By the grace of God, it would never happen. But how do you guys inculcate that high alert of such possibilities and prevent them?
Yes. So in that instance, that is what you see. You are the security. Let's say we are the front runner, I-360. We are providing security at an event. Let's say what you do is that there are certain threats that possibly our expertise doesn't carry us to execute. Let's say there's a situation where you need to use a gun. You cannot, because you are not allowed by regulation to do so. And so in those circumstances, you alert the police in that locality that, look, we are doing an event possibly at the and we are expecting this crowd. So we are also placed on high alert. You understand? And so anything that goes beyond us, that will need them to come into, complement the detail that we have already designed for that event. They come in. And obviously they have more sophisticated gadgets than we do. And so in that regard, once you have alerted them that, look, we are in your locality, we are having this event, so kindly be on high alert. We do so through a formal letter to them.
Wow.
And they appreciate that. So they also on alert that, okay, let's anticipate anything can happen. But these are the men on standby. Should anything happen, we join the team on the grounds and then we curtail whatever it is.
Wow, we are learning security today. So if you're a young person and you're watching us, you are getting all the necessary arrangement that must be done as far as event planning is concerned. And so I'm sure you're jotting down notes to ensure all of these things are met. So what are some of the successes you have achieved so far? I-360 that you're proud of.
Our first thing that we are so proud of is for us to be adjudged a security company of the year. In the first year that we started operations. Last year we had our license back in March 2021. And starting operations close to year end, we are adjudged a security company of the year. We feel so proud about that because looking at the time frame and under that tenor, it tells you that, hey, we are doing something right.
Right.
So that has been our proudest moment.
Wow. Wow. Send us a message on 0548503799, 0548503799. And so we are looking at all of that. But somebody sent me an interesting message, which I read when we went on a break, and I want to ask you. So, what type of event do you guys provide security? Do you guys do wedding? Do you guys do engagement? Or it's just like events, concept, shows, and all of that? Walk us through some of the events.
Anything events. So
political rallies?
No. Sorry.
You don't do political rallies?
Sorry. Not that. We don't go to that extent. We do.
So if MPP calls you for provide security, support security during political rally, no? NDC calls you, no?
We'll look at it in detail before we accept that proposal.
You don't want to be political, or there's a reason why?
Not entirely. Yes.
Why? I mean, we want to know.
No, but it's I don't want to say
it's a policy
an
decision
NTC,
of the company.
Yes, because like I mentioned, there are so many wings attached to that, and we feel, I mean, basically any political function should be able to be handled by our national. Okay, so we don't want to go beyond that.
Thank you. The next question also, CEO, is that you said you do house garden, you do man garden. So if any politician, not political party, member of parliament, minister, even though, I mean, members of ministers are given a policeman and all of those things, president is given, but however, they have their personal bodyguards and all of those things. Do you do political bodyguarding?
Yes. But like I said, we'll consider for each proposal we want to consider it. Yes, because there is obviously, even though they are all political, the risks associated with each of them are in different levels. So for every proposal, you want to assess it. You can attend to it. If it is not, it doesn't make meaning to us, we don't accept it. And then you asked the question about Yes, so like I was mentioning, we do all social functions. So funerals, weddings,
weddings,
musical concerts, all that. So long as it's an event, we are able to understand that.
Okay. Quickly, let me run you through this. Are you a student in our tertiary institutions? I have a good news for you at the moment. So are you a student in our tertiary institutions? You are qualified to apply or considered for your outstanding contribution to your school, community, and or Ghana for the project that you have initiated, organized, or contributed to significantly. There's no academic qualification barrier to this, meaning any student in a tertiary institution is eligible to apply for the Universal Merchant Bank Ghana Tertiary Awards 2022. The completion of the nomination form will give us, that is the board/selection committee, the opportunity to understand the student accomplishment, positive demeanor, and community involvement, and this will be the core information used in the selection process. The selection committee or board is interested in receiving nominations that focuses on the student's individual achievements in the areas of education, social action, entertainment, and positive change. Complete the following details you find on the website, and the website is www.ghanatertiaryawards.com. That is where to get a chance to fill your nomination form. So once completed, you would receive an email confirmation of your submission along with a copy of what you have submitted. If you do not receive this notification, please email ghanatertiaryawards@gmail.com or info@ghanatertiaryawards.com. All information submitted to us, the Ghana Tertiary Awards, is kept confidential and only reviewed by the board members and the appropriate GTA staff. For enquiry, please call 030-3977257 or 0548-503799. It's also important that we run you through the category list for some just few category lists that you have. So these are the categories for this year's Ghana Tertiary Awards: Best Student of the Year, Best Student Activist, Best Student Entrepreneur, Best Student Engineer / Innovation, Best Student in Healthcare, Best Student in Academics, Best Student Software Developer or Information Technology, Best Student in Community all societal development stroke peer mentoring, best student journalist into bracket TV, radio, blogging, reporter, writer, best student brand influencer, best student in sports, best SLC president, best SLC WUCOM, best student in student service stroke SLC Nooks Gaps, JCL Utah Gaps tag, best student fashion designer, best student hall into bracket legacy project or outstanding hall week, then best student in agriculture, best student sound engineer, best student nursing stroke midwifery, best teacher training college student, best student in the diaspora, that's foreign Ghanaian student schooling abroad, best student rapper in the music category, best student music vocalist, best student photographer, best student actor stroke actress, best student makeup artist, best student beauty queen, best student MC, best student animator, video editor, film director, best student DJ, best student model, best student graphic designer, best student sculptor stroke painter, best student in aviation, best student in cosmetology, best student in spoken word artist, best student spoken word artist stroke poet, best student dancer, best student comedian, best student, best influential stroke most influential student, then best student content creator, and then we have the non-voting category. This is non-voting, purely by the board, best dean of students of the year, best lecturer, best student union of the year, lifetime achievement award, institutional impact award, best media school, best technology university, best fashion school, best information technology university, best cosmetology school, best aviation school. So nomination forms is open now, 20th of July 2022, and nomination closes on 31st July. Nomination has been open for just 11 days. All you need to do is to go to first July, I think 1st August we should say. Yes, so nomination ends on 1st August. Let's take note. Nomination ends on 1st August. Now visit www.ghanatertiaryawards.com or www.ghanatertiaryawards.com/nomination. You can get the forms there to fill. It is free. It is absolutely free. Now for sponsorship and partnership, call 0548 503799. That is a very important information for you. So if you are a student in a university, technical university, polytechnic, teacher training college, vocational school, aviation school, cosmetology school, fashion school, you qualify for this year's UMB Ghana Tertiary Awards. So please take note of this. The Ghana Influential Youth Awards is also, the voting process is also ongoing. Now, Ghana Influential Youth is the biggest youth awards festival for young people in the country. It is meant to portray and to also put on the map very outstanding young individuals whose leadership and achievement is helping Ghana's quota of development. So all you need to do is to also vote for your favorite nominee to win this award. Don't forget that the award comes up just next month. And if you see the beautiful awards trophy that symbolizes the Ghanaianness in us, red, gold, green, the star on that iconic trophy is something that you deserve to win as an outstanding young person. We are going for a quick break. When I come back, I'm going to ask him what the future is like. I mean, 5 years from now, where does he want to see I360? Is it a very good venture for other people or young people to go into? It's very dangerous answering such questions. It's like you're opening yourself up for competition or otherwise. I'm going for a quick break. This is just a quick turnaround. When I come back, we'll continue the conversation. I'll be back after the break.
Trasacco Estates, home to Accra's most beautiful and luxurious homes, presents its newest addition, Trasacco Springs, a premium master planned community of service plots surrounded by an exhaustive list of amenities. The gated community of Tema to Accra Motorway presents you the finest opportunity to own a land that suits your preferred size, budget, and payment terms. Trasaco Springs is open to you for development. Our on-site sales executives are ready. Call on 055 659 2658. Welcome to Calm Trading and Farms Limited. We are the sole importers and distributors of FM World Rulong Plus Plus combined harvesters. We are the sole importers and distributors of FM World combined machines. If you buy from us, spare parts are readily available. Our machines can pick and harvest logged rice as well as standing rice and is 102 horsepower. FM World tractors also have 110 horsepower, which is fully hydraulic and can break hard grounds. Our rotavators is also 102 horsepower. It works perfectly in muddy areas and in lands where tractors cannot operate. World combined harvesters come with automatic gear drive, diesel power engine, 1.77 cubic grain storage tanks, 2.2 meter curtain width, 360-degree unloading pipe and sunshade, as well as 2 diesel filters. Our branches include Tamale Airport area, Accra Ritz Junction. Kindly call us on 0278 223 811 or 0550 108 899. as well as 020-1600-727. Don't buy fake, buy original. Buy from us now. Calm Trading and Farms Limited, your best importers and suppliers of FM World Rulong Plus Plus combined harvesters.
Equal to it, he's been dispossessed by Verratti though, and how about that from Neymar? Brilliant. Quite incredible from the Brazilian.
Cheesy Pizza will always be by your side, celebrating with you in moments of joy and happiness. Enjoy your everyday life with a slice of Cheesy Pizza. Cheesy Pizza, your pizza.
The world has changed. Now the new normal demands that countries look within to develop their capacities and make strides in getting their economies back on track. In all of this, diplomacy is now more than ever the bridge linking these nations as they forge ahead. Of diplomatic affairs, complex issues will be explained as I sit with global change makers to discuss the new phases of bilateral and multilateral relations between Ghana and its development partners. I will also pique your interest on the many enterprises that are forces to reckon with in their own rights. My name is Harriet Nati, and this is Diplomatic Affairs.
Hello. What are you doing Tuesday to Friday, 7:30 to 9 o'clock p.m. every day? You should be watching The Couch. I'll tell you why. On Tuesdays, we talk social issues, lifestyle health, all those everyday issues that affect us in the big ways. Late Wednesdays are for book reviews. Thursdays are for the hard talk, those socio-economic, policy-oriented, political questions that demand for the tough questions to be asked. And Personality Profiling Fridays, when we get to know the stories behind the winning personalities we love. Inspirational story from inspirational personalities. Hey, listen, you really cannot miss The Couch with me, Amma, but still the only TV show with a hat.
Right, very excited. So message. Okay, this one says that please ask him if one political party decides to give them $1 million to provide security. Is he saying they will still consider $1 million?
So long as the team sees it as something that is against our policy, we'll go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So before on the break, we went on the break. I was going to ask you, what is the future like 5 years from now?
Yeah, sure. There's a vision out there. Mm-hmm. We want to be the most preferred security company in Ghana, such that anybody who thinks of security thinks I360 security. And that is why we've gone an extra mile to make ourselves a one-stop shop. When it comes to security provision, you get everything under our side. You don't need to go and look for other, supplies. We are doing everything security under one umbrella. So in 5 years, 10 years from now, you think security in Ghana, you think event security, you are thinking I360 security.
Right. Somebody sends a very interesting message that I hear they are very expensive. You're very expensive.
Not at all. I don't know in what frame that the person is saying this, but for every budget that we put out there, we listen to our customers, our clients. We are not rigid, so even though we have our standard pricing, some of our clients can attest to the fact that we are not rigid. We are able to listen to counter offers. So we are not expensive. Not at all.
Not at all. Okay, fine. Do you think now Ghana has gotten to the point where every event have started contacting security agencies to really man up their security for them?
I think it's getting better. Before today, the sense wasn't that high. But looking at the requests and the bookings that we get, across the time, we are seeing that people are coming to appreciate that, yes, indeed, security is important for events, for their events.
All right. This one also comes very interesting message. This one says that what was the I don't want to use the word he wears, but what event did you realize that this is bigger than me? Like the crowd overwhelmed your security.
Yes, the crowd overwhelmed us. Yes, so for an event like Afrochella, last year, I think we had an overwhelming numbers, but the security detail, it wasn't beyond us in terms of curtailing whatever was existing. So yes, overwhelming, but it's never beyond us.
Okay.
And that is why we actually set to plan even before. We anticipate and we put in place some of these plans to curtail whatever might go beyond our expectations.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Okay. Right. 0548503799, 0548503799. This one also says that do they do only shows in Accra, or they also take contract at smaller cities as well?
Yes, we do. So we are across Ghana. We do events in Kumasi. Just over last weekend we were in Kumasi. Come the 30th of July. Sorry, come the 23rd of July we'll be in Koforidua. So we go across Ghana. Anywhere that you are, our services, we are able to come.
Okay. This one said, do you do chieftaincy security, like festivals and stuff? Do you provide security too?
Yes, festivals, why not?
Okay. 0548503799, 0548503799. We are going to be opening the phone lines too now, so you can join the conversation by sending us a message on 0548503799. Text message, WhatsApp message, we'll do our best to read it for you. I'm trying to get some Facebook messages. My network is really not helping, but we'll try. Quickly. Okay. This may be a bit personal, but I mean, do you guys operate as a mobile office, or you guys have where if somebody wants to locate I360, how does a person locate I360?
Yes, we have an office.
Okay.
Actually, our office is located at Franco Estates.
Okay.
Around the Franco barrier.
Okay.
Just by the Franco Estate police station.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have an operational office.
Okay. Right. 0548503799 0548503799. This one is from Kweku Asante Fede. He says, Boss Harrison to the world, and he says, CEO Bakope Tunchi Tunchi the humble baron, he puts fire and stuff to there very well. Right. Okay. Keep your messages coming so that we can read them for you. Chairman, what are your final words to the young people out there, and also on I360, if people want to book you and all of that, what are the details you are putting there?
For I360, we have a very wide openings for bookings.
Okay.
Emails, where you do that through bookings@i360security.com. We have telephone numbers 0245868575. We have 0302954390. You can also book us through Instagram and Facebook, where we are there. LinkedIn, we are also there. So we are open to every customer, every client that needs our services. Just give us a call. We are not far away from you. We are ready to listen to your request.
Okay. Right. Thank you very much. So that was the CEO of I360, and it was a nice conversation that we had. We shall be here tomorrow again to do this for God and country. If it's a prayer, say some for us. Bye. So you get a repeat. You get